boyfriend, go need your boyfriend's back. That's us, we're the River City Girls, me and Hope. Oh hi there. We're playing River City Girls. I just gave a stone cold stunner to somebody there.
Oh, sorry.
And then my daughter just hit me in the head with a shovel. Now, River City Girls is a final fight, Streets of Rage style, 2D brawler. Oh, were you going to recruit him? Although his little quirks, like, you can recruit characters to help you. That's what just happened there. So it has little quirks like that. But it also has a kind of open world setup where you can go and visit shops, go about areas to level up your characters. It's a game that has a lot of things going for it. One of the things is it looks absolutely beautiful, as you can see. Stone Cold Stunner, bang. And it also has a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in it. You can do this is called the Nutcracker, this move I'm trying to do here, where I put guys up in there and then I'm going to try and do my big power bomb. Hold on. It's no easy. You kinda need to get it just right. You need to put them up in there, jump up. Oh, nearly. Just watch it, just stay with me. This is my review, stay with me. Let's put, oh no, hold on, let's give him a German suplex. Like, let's try and put him up in there now. Come here. Oh shit. Honestly, I have to take a wee interlude here just to say, oh my god, I mean, the game is so, this is me trying to do my review here, but I've completely, look at my wee face here. Look at my wee face. I've completely lost myself in the game. Sorry, keep it, I'm trying to do a voiceover here. Keep the noise down. He's based a madhouse in here. Waverly, I'm trying to do a voiceover. But look at my wee face. Up you get. Oh, missed the power bomb. You unlock moves in a dojo by spending money. Money is very important in this game. When you die, you lose money. So dying is never nice. The good thing is when you're playing two-player like this, you can revive each other. Quite difficult to do when you get a crowded room though, so there's a lot of, it's a crowd control game to a great extent as well. You're trying to keep things clear so that you have the best opportunity to always revive your pal if they're in trouble. Or in this case my daughter. Hope's much better than me at this game. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you fell off a ladder, but that's alright. The game has just bags of character. It's about two schoolgirls who are looking for their boyfriends. Their boyfriends have been kidnapped. And they're great, these two characters. Great. Powerbomb. Do you see it? Dynamite. Watch. Powerbomb. I've done it again. Bang. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at my wee face. Look. He's enjoying himself so much. So with that move, here's the wee kind of wee wrinkles of complexity that are in the game. You know, you're trying to send them up into the air, then you're trying to jump up and connect with them and hit them with an aerial move. There's a lot to get your teeth into. It's not like the olden days when these kind of scrollers were, you know, you had your punch and your kick and... Oh, there's a statue. These are kind of collectible things. You get 10 of these now. Now listen to the music. You hear this music? Can you hear this music? The music in this game is dynamite. We're talking here about a...
Enter shop equals 1.
We're talking about a game here that has a massive amount of style and flair. Loads of style, loads of flair. Amazing music. Amazing animation. Beautifully designed characters. It's kind of quality from start to finish. It is a wee bit glitchy in places. We've been hit with a few crashes. We've been hit with a crash completely.
Enter shop equals 1.
Weird things like getting stuck on, you know, bits of the environment and stuff like that. But I can forgive that stuff when it's something as good as this. I'm going to buy some bandages. Might as well.
Inventory +1.
It's got an interesting thing. It's one of the games that rewards familiarity with the game. when you go to the shops, you don't know what the items do until you use them. It's music, man. So good. So good. Sorry, can I pause this a second? When I realised how the game was structured, and what I'm talking about there is that it's kind of open worldy. It expects you to go back and forth through areas just fighting to kind of level up, to earn money, to level up your character so that you can spend money on moves and so that you can increase your strength and all of that. And I thought to myself, surely this is going to get boring after a while. Surely like just doing fight after fight after fight after fight is going to get boring. But it doesn't get boring. The fighting is it's so enjoyable to clear a screen and to feel yourself get better at doing the moves. And you're always playing with new moves and stuff like that as well as you advance through it. That it never gets dull. And you actually feel that kind of nice thing that I love in an RPG where you kind of go, you know what, I'm just going to stick it on for half an hour and let's go back to the shop mall and we'll go and visit that shop in the shop mall, and on the way there we'll batter everybody's heads in, you know, which is fun, right? Yeah. Now, Hope is, taking my title as the god of games without a doubt. She's been flying through games recently, putting tons of hours into games. She's living through, she is now embarking on the kind of glorious era of youth where you have lots of time to play wonderful, beautiful video games. But it also means she's very clear on what games she likes and what games she doesn't like. Do you have a score so far for River City Girls that you're in your head, you're thinking this game is probably going to be a what out of 10 by the time you're finished? Into the mic.
An 8.
An 8 out of 10. Now, for context, let's check some other scores. What's Final Fantasy 7?
A 10.
Final Fantasy 7's a 10. What is Final Fantasy 8?
A 1.
A 1. What is Final Fantasy 10?
A 9.
Okay, so Hope's got this up there quite close to... Now, me, I'm going to issue a score here as well, and a big score's going to appear on the screen. I'm going to go a 9 out of 10 for River City Girls, and here's the reason why. I love games like this, right? I love your Final Fights and your Streets of Rage and all of that stuff. This is genuinely one of the best of these types of games. Which totally shocked me, surprised me, blew me away. It is so appealing. There's so much about it that's appealing just on a superficial level, but also just operating as one of these types of games. It feels very respectful of the genre that it sits in, and yet while it's respectful of that genre, it has a lot of fun with it. It pulls it in new directions, and it just offers so much to the player that's playing it that I've got to give it a 9 out of 10. So that's an 8 for Hope, who's a harsher scorer than me, and a 9 for me, because it's just such great fun. Here's a wee photo, and just wee details like this. You press pause, right? I'll shut up now in a minute because I know this has went long. Wee details like you press pause and they pull out their phones, right? So here's their phones, and you can see the difference in the two characters' phones. Even Misako's phone all cracked and stuff there, just like a kind of basic phone, but all cracked. And then on the other side, you've got that prettied up phone. You know what I mean, with stickers and all that on it. I love that. And I love the fact you've got maps to look at, you've got quests, you've got all your moves there, you've got accessories that you can attach that give you lots of different boosts and bonuses in different areas that are, this collecting the kind of characters as you recruit them, as you go through, and them giving you a wee bit of information about them and stuff like that. It's just a beautiful thing. And another lovely detail that Hope noticed when we were playing it, and I hadn't even noticed this because I was so involved in playing the game, but I hadn't noticed that when you move into an area of the game and the characters speak, right? And what normally happens when the characters speak is they chat down the bottom of the screen, right? Down the bottom of the screen. Look at his wee face, man. He's away again.